to tell you get some ass.
First day I was out. Yeah, it's your boy Kacey, man. We tuned in right now with FUNG Promotions Lab, man. Let's get it. What's up, man? Yo, long let up. You know what time it is, man. Let's get it. My name Kacey. Some people call me BDKC. Some people call me No Let Up. It don't really matter to me. You know, I'm working with the movement, TM, and it's just No Let Up.
All right, so let's talk about where you from. Where you from?
I'm from Minnesota. I've been in Minnesota all my life. St. Paul, the East Side, and that's just where I was raised at.
So how was it like growing up on the East Side? What was a typical day?
Typical day. It depends, you know, what type of neighborhood you in. I always used to live in the hood, so you know, you see a lot of shit, but it's smooth, but at times it can get a little hectic, but it's smooth for the most part.
And what you mean by it could get a little hectic?
You know, gang activities, shit like that, you know. A lot of young hot heads out here, so it just be a lot of gang activities at times.
All right, so growing up, what type of like kid you was? How would you like describe yourself when you was young?
I was a badass kid, man. Like, I was bad as hell, man. I was always outside though since a young age, you know. I was bad though. My family always remind me.
And so in school, what about in school? How would you say you got you know what I'm saying, good behavior, or what you was getting in trouble in school? How was school like?
Oh man, after elementary, I really stopped going to school. 7th grade, I got expelled. And then after that, it was really downhill. 8th grade, I went to school. But as soon as I got to high school, it was really over with. It's in and out, but it was really over with. I ain't at the middle school, it was really over with though.
And what you mean like over with? What made you like start not going there? You wasn't able to go anymore.
That's when I really just fell victim to the streets. Really at the elementary. Middle school, I started getting into gang activity. 7th grade, like I said, I got expelled, so that kind of knocked me off focus from school and stuff, and just the people I was surrounding myself around. So yeah, I just lost focus on school. I lost that sight.
And let's talk about a little bit, like you said, the people you were around. Did you picked your friends, or was it just like your environment?
It's just my environment. It's just like I grew up on the East Side, so that's who I was around. That's who was around. So it's just like everything really just happened itself, you know.
And so you said, so after 8th grade, you said you stopped going, right?
Yeah, I stopped going to school.
So when you stopped going, what was your typical days like not going?
Just posted outside, really not doing nothing, getting into trouble, you feel me? Just smoking weed. That's really it. Smoking weed, just hanging outside.
And did you well, now you a rapper, but did you always like want to be a rapper at that time?
Nah, I never took that rapping shit serious until after I just got out of prison. So before that, I dip and dabbled in it a little bit, but I never took it serious after I got locked up, and everybody was just telling me how my last video I had dropped was going viral and how everybody was supporting me and stuff. So when I was locked up, I kind of took all that in, and that's when I really got to take it serious.
Yeah, and I was just listening to that last day out. That was crazy. You was going crazy on that. You sound like a lot of emotions right before you had to turn yourself in. Talk about go back to that time when you was making that song and what was going on in your life, what was going on in your head before you had to go through your situation.
I had caught my case and I had bailed out, so I was out for 7 months. And I came up with that song like my last weekend. I had sentencing that Monday, so as soon as I dropped that in the studio, I shot the video the same day. But really, I just wanted to tell the people my story of what had happened with the case and stuff, because it was on the news and in the news article, but I know my fans, they wanted to hear what I had to say, so I just basically broke down the whole little story in a song, and that's how that played out.
And so, when you had to go in, what year was that? How long was that ago?
Called my case 2015, got locked up 2016.
And so, what was some of the last things you did before you knew you had to go in for that time? Because you knew your time, right?
Right. I was out on bail for 7 months, so at that time I knew I was gonna get locked up. So basically, not even my last little weekend, just the whole time I was really out. I was just trying to live my life, just. But at the same time, knowing I was gonna get locked up, it was weighing heavy on my mind. So I had that on my conscience every day. But I ain't really do shit special. I was just living my life until I had to go do my time.
And so, when you finally turned yourself in and went and did your time, what was going through your head when you was walking in?
I had 7 months to prepare myself, so I was ready. Shit, I was just ready to get it over with. I knew it was coming sooner or later, so I just kind of prepared myself that whole little 7 months I was out. And then when I had court, I seen all the support I had and all the people I had behind me, so I was ready.
Okay, let's talk a little bit like your experiences in your time. Like, what was your life like in there? What was you every day was going through your mind? What gave you like inspiration to get out, or what was like your spirits like?
I'm strong-minded, so I can really adapt to any environment. So when I got in there, I wasn't really uncomfortable or nothing like that. I just knew I just had to adapt to my environment. So, once I really got settled in, I got homies that's locked up too, so it wasn't like I was in there by myself. So, I got used to it after a while. I ain't get comfortable, but I got used to it, And like I said, just seeing all the love and the support I still had while I was locked up, that really gave me that drive just to knock that time out and just come home and do what I had to do.
And I know you had like a lot of little problems before you went in, as far as like how you was talking about the gang activity and stuff. So Did you have when you was inside, you had like any type of problems?
Oh yeah.
As far as that aspect.
Most definitely. It's just, we call it prison politics. It's gangs from every side when you get locked up. So you handle it how you would handle it. You can't handle it how you handle it in the streets, but it's just a different environment. So you just handle it however you handle it.
And did that all the problems, or you had a lot of problems in there, you would say, or it was pretty laid back, chill?
Not too much. It's laid back for the most part, but at times, you just gotta. It's the lifestyle you live. So.
Mm-hmm. And did that like take any type of toll on you, impact you at all when you was in there, when you was going through any little problems with that?
Not really. At the end of the day, I already knew what was to come when I had got locked up. I knew I was involved in a gang. We well known, especially my crime I committed. So
yeah,
I knew what was ahead of me.
Okay. And so overall, how much time did you do?
3 years and 4 months. I got sentenced to 5 years.
How was you able to cut the time down?
That's just Minnesota law. You only do a certain amount of your time. Do the rest on parole.
And so now it's what? It's August 2019. When did you first get out?
June 17th, 2019.
And so when you got out June 17th, when you walked out, who was there and what was you thinking?
It was my family, my mom, my grandma, little brother and sister, man. It really ain't seemed real at first when I got in the car and stuff. But it was love, man. That's what I've been waiting for the whole time, is just to come home, and that day had finally came, and it seemed too real, and it still took a couple days to sink in, but it was love walking out them doors for sure.
And so going back to when you was in, did you as far as like rapping, was you thinking about rap, or was you like rhyming, doing raps in there?
I was here and there. I'd write some, but it's just like a lot of people fail to realize when you locked up, they think you gonna come home with like a lot of music if you a rapper, and some people operate like that, but a lot of people don't, and that's what I try to explain to people. Like, it'd be hard to lock in on the music while you in there, especially when you going through shit. Like, I had homies get killed. I had some of my homies get sentenced to life. Couple got locked up. It's just hard to focus on the music while you in there when you going through so much shit. So I lock in sometimes on the music side, but for the most part, I really couldn't focus because it was just too much shit going on.
Yeah. So I know that jail food be ass. So when you got out, what was your first meal?
To be honest, when I got out, I ain't really have an appetite. I couldn't eat for days, you know. And I was staying up 6, 7 in the morning, car sick, you feel me? So your body had to adjust to just being out. So I ain't really have an appetite. I ain't really want to eat, to be honest.
How long it take you to get some ass?
The first day I was out.
Alright, so when you got out, was you straight to the studio or what? You spent some time with the fam first?
Instantly locked into the booth. First day out, locked in. Told my man's Lily, man, what's up with the stew time, you feel me? Made it happen for me and I locked in instantly. First day out.
And did you, that's when you made, I know 40 Months Out. Is that when you made 40 Months the first day?
Nah.
You had some other songs?
Yeah, I had dropped some little shit I already had.
So you had some songs tucked?
Yeah, I had some little shit tucked to drop. 40 Months ain't come till a couple weeks after that.
So since you've been out, how much music you would say you got in the vault right now?
I probably got 10 songs, maybe a little bit over 10.
Just working. Yeah. So let's talk about the new song, 40 Months.
Yeah.
I was listening to that, watching the video. It sounded like a lot of like pain and feeling in that. What was your like mindset making that song? And you talk about a lot of stuff in there, like yo, man's, you know, turning on you and stuff like that. Just give a little bit more detail about that.
Well, shit. TM, they had grabbed a beat for me, you know. The beat viral on the internet, on Facebook, you know. They grabbed a beat for me. They told me let it all out. And that's what I did. I sat in my room, I played the beat. I wrote, it's 3 verses. I wrote the whole 3 verses. The same day, I just went in the room, turned the beat on, and I just locked in. Told me let everything out, and that's what I did. It's just basically everything I've been through and the shit that happened during the 40 months, you know. And that's really it.
I feel you. So I forgot to ask. So when you first got out, I know you was in there for like 3.5 years. I know the world changing crazy. When you got out, I know you seen a lot of little changes. Yeah. Stuff was looking different, especially like with the internet, different Instagram and all types of stuff. What was like your reaction to that?
I mean, I knew from talking to people I was locked up, a lot of shit changed, you know. And I knew a lot of shit had changed anyway, because I done lost homies that I was with every day. And a lot of people I thugged with every day had got locked up too. So when I got out, shit ain't the same, man. It's just a lot of shit. A lot of people died. A lot of people got locked up. A lot of people telling. It's just, I mean, basically life happened, you know.
Right. All right. So now that 40 Months Out, you say you got a few little songs in the vault right now. So what you working on a project, or what you want to keep dropping singles right now? What's the plan?
Keep feeding the streets. That's my main focus. Just keep feeding the streets. Keep giving the fans what they want. You know, I'm pretty sure after all the songs that I'll drop, eventually I'll put a tape together. But as of right now, I'm just working.
Okay. And so, what's some like short-term goals you got by the end of the year with the rap, and then some long-term goals you got?
Man, long-term and short-term. I just want them to recognize me. I just want them to see me. I want them to hear me. Period.
Okay. You don't got like no type of like you want to get signed or anything like that?
Come on with it. If it comes down to that, I'm ready. You know, but if not, I'ma just keep working.
Mm-hmm. And I know you, since you've been out, how you been like, P, what's going on like in the rap industry? What you feel about how the industry is right now?
I mean, I like it. I support it because it's a lot of young people getting on, you know, and I like to see that. It's a lot of young cats getting on and just living their dream and doing shit they never thought was possible.
Right. So, say you're just trying to work, feed the streets, and anything else you want to get to the people, the fans that's gonna see this?
I appreciate all the love and support from all my fans. I'ma keep feeding y'all. I'ma keep giving y'all what y'all need. Y'all keep supporting me. Minnesota stand up. I got y'all on my back. Let's get it.
So, let's give a last little words. What's next? Any next song coming, or just tell them to stay tuned?
Just stay tuned.
For sure. Appreciate it, bro.
Eat good, smoke good, go hard in the booth, man. You know what I'm saying? Drum and click, DC43, that's the squad. You know, we just trying to eat like everybody else. Going hard in the booth.
We salute you. We get money. We salute you.
I'm just trying to get on. Shout out, bro. You know, it's 3 of us. He ain't here. White Ant. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. You feel me? But we just going hard trying to put the soda on the map. You feel me? Motherfuckers, it's a lot of hate out here. So we just trying to get this shit right. You feel me? Come together as one. Put some shit together. We just gonna go hard. We gonna eat.